multiple times last night that this is a zone that you want to be careful, especially if we regain it, right? And before, we close the trading, I mentioned if they regain this, they go 55, 66. I said long run. I don't know if you guys
Hey,
remember me
Shorty,
drawing.
I don't think you're sharing. So,
Oh, I thought I was. Why not?
Yeah, I see it.
oh, you do?
I can see. Yep.
Me. All right.
No, let me reshare again. I don't mind. See if it fix it. Let me know if you see it now. Texas.
Yeah, I see it. Thanks.
All right. Uh-huh. So this was the area we talked about, right? There was the September value area, and we marked this one. The bulls want to stay above it, right? As long as they reclaim that, that was good. And you guys remember we talked about that 50808 level. We said if they lose that, that there's a high probability that they're going to go to the next level here. They came back, right? They opened and they defended it, right? And then it was a little bit slow at the beginning. But you guys can see how the tone changed, right? Once they're able to, they got sell off here, and actually we're targeting this short. I don't know if anyone took that, but we're targeting about 16 on this one here, and they came very close, value area low. I would say not a lot of access on this profile, meaning what? What does that tell us?
Does that mean that they're like done there?
No other time frame buyers.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really, why do you want to see access, right? Why do we want to see access low?
I want to see that the buyers stepped in and rejected lower.
Yeah,
with
exactly. You want to
force.
see the shift in the auction, right? Where it's like, okay, we're done. We found the buyers. Remember, we auction lower to look for buyers. And if this is their response, it's not that great. There is a little bit of a split, right? I think this was C period, if I remember. Let me see. I'm just gonna, yeah, let's go on. This right here is what I'm talking about. I think it was C period, and I forgot what else. C and G period. So it's a decent split of value, right? When you think about this, we were here, we accumulated on the bottom, and then we flipped, right? And then you have some single prints on the top, and I think we have a spike as well. So we have something to work with, right? So now if you guys think about this, we have that stack where you have this, prior day value area high, and I think this is our Friday's profile right here. They're giving us a little stack on the values. And I like playing these right here. If they do give you this retest, it becomes pretty good, right? Because it would be the value area high of today, value area low of Friday, and it could be that they start accepting prices lower, meaning we don't accept this right now here. We're willing to build inside here, right? So that would be something like here. I would say, where's this value area? I thought that was lower. I thought it was like 86. Let me see. Yeah, it was somewhere around here. I'm using volume because it seems to be a little bit more respected now. So I'm gonna watch this, right? The zone of 91 to 86 and see how do they behave. And I don't know how we are doing. Oh, well, we're above it right now. And I guess, yeah, that makes sense because I was telling you guys about 86 earlier. So this is the Friday value area high. If we can stay above that, that's actually extremely bullish for them because that would mean that we are rejecting the value of Friday, right? Which was our lowercase b profile. And if they can pop out of this, there's a potentially high chance that you're going to go like 915. And then ultimately, I would say this previous week POC was somewhere around this level, 48.75. I would definitely target that next. And tomorrow, I believe, big news, yeah. If you don't have to trade, then you don't have to trade. Don't trade this, let the IB set tomorrow before you take a trade. Let them give you the highs and the lows set before you take a trade. Might not be the best day to trade. And if they do lose this overnight, guys, what do you think can happen? Here, let me just zoom out. Where do you think we're going if we lose this?
5860-ish.
I would say you can target definitely this area, right? You have the 5860-ish, and then here would be the zone that you want to be careful, right? As you approach this little value area high, low stack, I'll be very cautious adding to the shorts, right? Probably a good spot to maybe short, close some. of the shorts, but don't add in that area. I would say just close there, because this can be used as a nice bounce pad here, and we would be building up value inside here. Okay, so for me, they really have to still hold above this Friday's value area high. Nothing really changed in terms of the key level for me. They have to find value higher and then cause a little bit of a short squeeze, probably towards 59.50. We do have some single prints that we covered last night on the weekly. So let me bring it up so you guys can see it. And that's right here. Do you guys recall that? Single prints meaning that, you know, we have a little bit of a split in value here. So if they can get over this, right, probably we can hit this level here, and then I would target somewhere around, you know, around this level here, which is, what is this, 60.25. There will be minor levels in between that you would play because there's some balance stuff here that you can go off. But this would be a fairly good target for this week, 59.50. Considering it's a binary event tomorrow and the day after, I wouldn't be surprised if they even rip it or dip more than, you know, 100 points on each. So if you're not familiar playing this, it's probably the best to just kind of sit out, because a lot of people have bias, right? They read a number and they try to justify why that number is fitting into their position that they're in right now. And a lot of people, you know, do that. So I would just say be careful of that, because a lot of people fall for it and eventually blow up their accounts because they're trying to fit their bias and their ego into what market should do. And market doesn't really, I would say, care what you think and what you're looking at. In terms of your position, does it really matter to the rest of the participants? Probably not. So play light if you're going to play tomorrow. You want to see them reject out of this. A peak above and fail here would be pretty, I would say, a disaster, because it would probably go here, lose that. You're going to be testing this, and this is not a really high access setup here, right? Where they can, you know, defend this with a lot of buying. I don't think they did that. So maybe this was the little covering rally. You know, the shorts closed, they released. You know, now people get excited. If tomorrow they do something like this and fail, I wouldn't be surprised here and here next. If they
Don't
hold
we
this
have a
level,
spike?
I'm sorry.
Don't we have a spike?
Yeah, we do have a spike. Yeah, that's what I said in the beginning. We do have a spike. Spike somewhere around here, I believe. We can take a look at it. See. Yeah, spike is there. I just don't know exactly what level. Yeah, so it would be here. So this would be your what? Spike what? Spike and base? Base?
Base.
Yeah. And then is it here that we go to?
Yes. Oh no, the M period.
Good. We go to M period. I was just making sure you guys are following. So this would be your spike can, right? So you can definitely play that, right? Above, you know, if you're opening above this spike base 71, you're remaining bullish, which would be your, I would say, pretty good, potentially long. But I would be, I guess, frugal, and I would want them to come back a little bit lower. But if I see that we're getting some bid here, might not be a bad long, but I'm not gonna trade probably till 10:30 or so, till I see if the dust settles and how they go from there. But there is a spike, right? But for me, ultimately, for bulls to gain control, this Friday value area high still remains. It's the key level for me. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So if you're not familiar, please don't trade this tomorrow. And a lot of you, you know, you can make some money, but your job as a trader is not to put it all in the red and hope. It should be that you're trading off some sort of pattern or recognition of whatever your tool set is, that, you know, you're gaining some advantage in the market. And don't be shocked if any of these reactions to the market lead to this area right here. Peak above here and fail is a really good short. FYI. All right,
Sounds
guys,
good.
that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably not going to trade in the morning because I don't want to have the urge to trade it. So I'll be with the kiddos in the morning and then I'll hop in once the dust settles. See how we go.
Thanks, Shorty.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.